Right, run! Also, you can tell that I've been drinking, because I took one of those savior schnapps that my dead girlfriend has been so kind to get me. Oh! Oh God! Oh! Caps love. Well, gallop. Okay. Wow. Okay. Lame. I guess I can't afford to stop and turn around. All right. Let's not admire the burning scenery. Instead, we run for our lives. Fucking jump! Alright, I see the horses. Horse stand neither. I've made it out. Yeah, oh. Not quite the knee. It's quite a fleshy part. It's gotta hurt. Oh, am I gonna be doing more horse riding? Oh!
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream. Run for it!
Hopefully this guy will,
To Talmud!
a better target? No? Okay. They're really persistent. Damn. What did I do? I do have a sword. This is good news, at least. My horse isn't gonna make it.
Run for it!
Okay, my horse might make it now. Jeez. I'm slowly bleeding out.
I'll kill you all!
which will kill me faster. Oh heck. I'm going to barely make it. Wow. I've got more than that one arrow in me, let me tell you.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ!
Help! Scarlet has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Alright. Hopefully I'm not gonna die here.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
That's what I need.
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Yep. Cause I'm a pussy.
Easy.
And he just pulled the arrow
Well
out.
done.
Just like that.
You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Good dog.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway.
I mean,
Thank
except
you.
for, you know, men,
Risking your neck to
dudes
warn
and
us.
stuff, I guess, maybe.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
At least I'm putting weight on it now. I've discovered my bed. Excellent. Oh, load screen. Hey, we're not dying anymore. But we're hungry and tired? Is that what I'm getting there? Yes. That didn't help much. Is there any food?
That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him, and tell him to come here without delay. I want to have a word with him.
I'll do that, sir.
I'll knock the dust out of his apron, the scoundrel.
You've no business here.
What is it?
Baker. Oh, you're up there then. I see. Hi, yes, excuse me. That's not my bed. This is my room.
Watch where you're going.
Where is this baker? I would like to know. Very much. I'm pretty hungry.
Hey!
Not in here.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Aha. Nope. Nope. Nope.
What is it?
Talk to you.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Oh yes.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Oh, god damn it, my stomach hurts.
I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
I hear you came from Scarlets today.
I've learned the kitchens.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad.
What an awful
Bojana here will
hairstyle.
take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't you, young master?
Pretty
Here you
damn
are.
hungry.
Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Oh God, why?
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Don't I get new clothes too? That'd be nice. I've learned kitchens, not even the kitchens. I learned food. Yes.
How ill-mannered.
Take the fuck out of this cheese, man. Some good cheese. Let's eat. Durability. Energy -5. Hope. Yeah, what's gonna last the... Excellent. All right.
My word. Oh.
Yeah,
God.
I'm tired. Let's wash up. Believe I'm better, more charismatic at least. No? Okay. Let us sleep. This is the lodge, right? right? Yes. Excellent. And then lounge sleep. Excellent. Yep, let's sleep for 10 hours, just completely just clunk.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Just sitting in bed dealing with the death of my parents.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
You want to sleep with me?
I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I miss my parents. Oh, God, I'm gonna become Batman. Let's be sensitive.
Right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Plus this gives me a chance to exposit. Yeah.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh dear boy.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I'd done all the errands, I headed back
like
home.
that.
I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no.
Of course.
He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
Oh boy, level up.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I didn't realize this is going to be quick time events.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village
better at
Sigismund
speechcraft than
pillaged
her?
on the way
That's
to
fun.
our town, which was soon to
Actually.
meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Scalise.
This is going to be awkward.
The gate to the castle was open. The
Yeah, I
bells
don't want to
and
talk
horns
about
sounded
Dutch.
the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover.
Who the fuck is Dutch to this
They were
girl?
carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
I've learned to women in the Middle Ages.
It's terrible.
Excellent.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets
Depending on how much I like this game, I might just
You poor boy.
take some recording sessions and
understand
just
your
read some of
grief,
this
but God
codex.
is not to blame for the ills
I
of this
do
world.
love history, let me tell
That is
you.
the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either.
Oh.
Although in comparison
You
to
are
the
married.
horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish.
No, but you don't love
Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force.
Medic!
He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
And the money you
7
paid.
years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
Because you obviously want to bang me.
I'll go and let you sleep.
sleep with me.
I enjoyed our little talk,
Your
Henry.
awful hairdo. God, what with the
Good
bald
night,
spot on the back?
and God
Like,
bless.
don't.
Good night, my lady.
At least don't pay attention. Don't turn your head so it draws notice to it. Please. Now let me sleep. Without this like little interruption. Didn't you tell me to take off my boots? What a slob. Oh yes, women. In the Middle Ages. This is what nightmares are like.
Come on, running out of time. Quickly. We have to close the gates. You can't go back.
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
I swear, if they have me mum's head on the pike, I'm gonna be rightly pissed. Oh, what's beyond that door? Can I not? Oh, yes. Excellent. How do... Ah. Excellent.
Keep your old wives' tales to yourself.
Aye, you might be right.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
And now we wait?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Rama?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
Do I trust
The lad
him?
you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We would have stood a chance against them.
Believe that.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people.
They're still gonna look for us here.
If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will.
All right.
And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
This is a well orchestrated scene overall. Good job, good job, good job, guys. I'm proud of you. You did well. This is a good cinematic game.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice,
Jesus,
and
look
slacking
where
off,
you're going.
I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby.
Hey!
Sigismund will surely
What
have
the
sent
hell?
spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Alright, man. What do you got for me?
Watch it. Locked.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow
Ugh.
after all you've done for me.
Excuse me?
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Yeah, that might help actually. Huh. That's cool. So I'd be looking up the creek that way. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking for. That is triggering a cutscene, so...
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
I don't want to wait in the rain, though. Oh, jeez, that is beautiful. Thank you. Wow. Like, the rain is only... It's being blocked by the building. Directionally, I believe. Or am I just dumb? No, it's coming through the building. Oh. Well, a man can dream. Is that how much I want to wear? I believe. Ba-da-da-da. And it stopped raining. Yay. But that's not. Fine.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Obviously.
Sir Radzik Kobila is
you
not
need to clear
here,
that crowd
and
from
I have
your
no
ears.
intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, I thought that was going to be in order to fire arrows.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Damn. What the hell? What is it?
I can do this one right now. And can do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to bury my parents anytime soon.
Good health, you.
As much as I'd like to.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
Yeah, he's not going to let me.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never
I didn't
get
actually
theirs
read
back?
that.
Do you think that's what they'd want?
I'm guessing it's a
Forget it.
failure, though.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here, too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
I guess that's why he was attacked then. That makes sense.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Just all that silver.
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the
Excuse
good
me,
Lord gave
I'm,
me ears. And I've heard
snacking.
some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen,
Because
lad,
you were
these
also
are
a
all games of the
mercenary?
high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas. Wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their
The
own.
cabal, what?
There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
The loot.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there.
That's racist.
They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Well, since you won't let me bear my parents.
Damn!
You dick. Hey!
We can always come and take shelter here at the castle.
Sigismund and these bloody heathens. In King Charles' day, we had peace and calm everywhere. Those days are gone.
Alright. What do I need to do? I need to run. I doubt you would just let me. Jump over the side? No. That would. I think I made it out.
Hey! Who's there?
No one. Is that my horse? Nope. I'm not below stealing one though. I'm not here. You don't see me. Oh heck yeah, running gives me vitality. That's good to know. What's the sight range? Oh, that guy's still looking for me, dang. I'm really just ready to steal a horse at this point, come on. You telling me you peasants don't have a horse? Those are cows. Oh, heck. I'm sorry, man. Just bring me back, okay?
Got you! Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground.
Oh boy, yay.
And I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
Alright, shove me, I'll pretend you caught me off guard, and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. Kurva!
Hey, who's there?
Hey! Fucking hell. You call that comeback?
I thought he said. Man, they're gonna kill me. Man, I got set up.
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go. Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Oh, geez. Oh, damn it. Gone pig. Can I? Can I go back? That wasn't fun.
God be with you.
Sir Robard.
What?
Sir Robard, my parents died there.
Sorry, lad.
Well.
Why did...
That's what...
What happened?
Couldn't, but...
Were there many?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen, lad.
So then why...
Why do you think...
The loot.
So he...
Correct. King Charles...
So couldn't...
Now you...
It was meant the same dialogue, either way.
I don't know, and believe me...
Alright, well then. Ow.
Then it's better to have Wenceslas. You won't see him.
Who are you?
Foreign mercenaries pillaging towns like Sigismund.
God be with you.
Ever since Sigismund conquered Gutenberg,
oh,
can we trade?
Trust common pilgrims.
If you've got the coin.
Where did I get that? What? Oh, he's selling it. I see. I see. Yeah, there's 4 arrows that were stuck into me, I guess. That's where they came from. Oh, what? You have, like, none monies. Alright. Get some good quality dried meat.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Is this enough?
Full 7.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Oh, fuck off.
That's a sum I can live with.
I swear to God.
What are you doing leaned up here? Will you teach me how to use the sword? Nope. Why does this place exist? Can I convince you to not raise the alarm?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you?
You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
I think that's who I was just talking to.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Nice talking to you, mate. Why did I want to tackle him? Ha, yes. Thank you for telling me that there's stuff in there. Wait. How? Okay, there we go. Good. Let's control a gate.
No sign of anyone.
Hmm. Can I? No.
What is it?
That's not what we agreed. When you've got a moment, go and see him. Tell him to come here without delay. I'll do that. I'll not accept that obligation. What the hell are you doing?
Interesting. Nice little thing that I interrupted. You could also like sneak in behind doors, which is pretty cool, I'd say. There's that. Okay, I've just come full circle. Ah. Oh, huh. That would stop that really fast, wouldn't it? Hello, Miss Cook. Where can I buy something? I don't know. Where can I buy something? Oh, here's an energy. Neat. Yeah, milk only keeps her one day. Don't fool yourself. It's got a lot of nourishment. Red. I'm just, Can I then not eat from the pot? Okay, well, wasted an apple. Glorious. And that's, of course, stealing.
What is that? What? What the hell are you doing?
Be a bit more careful.
No, I'm sorry. Place it private. Yep.
Are you serious?
Hmm.
Iron masks on their faces. Why, I saw
Hmm.
them.
True enough. Ever since
That's not how I dismount. It would be X. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Well, can't do that. That's, yeah.
And how much do I want?
Them fellas.
That trader. Trader Joe. Not what I wanted to do, and I'm glad you didn't come.
What do you think you're doing? I've a mind.
Aren't you the guard? Hmm.
Look where you're
That's not the one I want. There we go. Well then. Huh. Am I able to... No?
damn! Stay away from people.
Oh, I thought that was going to be really bad for this horse. Oh no. Wow, where can't this horse go? Up these stairs, apparently. Oh, wait. Marvelous. And... wonderful. Oh, huh. No one. Of course. And not this horse. Ooh. Because I did jump over this way, didn't I, before? Huh. But now it's just being picky. Fine. Can I convince you to let me out? Yeah, you've got a name. You're someone important.
God be with you.
You too, man.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Look, man.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
But it worked.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Oh, excellent.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
Okay, fine. I did a level, didn't I? Hey. Oh, I see how the perks work now. Okay. So I've got none in there. Just that one in the one in strength, which is somewhat disappointing actually. Oh, and the one in here. Oh, neat. First aid. Neat. 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 Or are they just manly? Mainly. Manly. What do you have to say?
God be with you.
I don't have much to say then. Okay. What about you, mate? Alright, trader.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Alright, you don't actually have... Oh. Can't even buy one lockpick. That's not gonna even do anything for me. Right then. And A is still... Oh. Oh, I see. wow. I see.
Is someone there?
New level of vitality. So what the heck is that? Why is there nothing I can just take? Why is that even there? Question is, will it let me steal those? Or will it let me sell those? It obviously let me steal them. Alright. That's everything pilfered, I believe, except for the actual, like, uniform. Which we're gonna need to offload some stuff onto... what's his face? Unless...
Are you quite...
No, I don't want to do that in broad daylight. That seems dumb, actually.
You need help?
So what will you buy from me?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Obviously not that. Okay.
Where did you hear such a thing? I hear our scouts found a fresh pile of human bones at the edges.
Clear off before I have you bundled twice at the horny old goat. Accepting that vixen of his.
No,
She's not
wrong
from
with
here.
that.
She don't live in the village. Not long ago. Maybe up at the mill or always talking.
Well, I managed to shut my mic off before, for one sneeze at least. Man, how?
Who knows what she's like? Right away. For all anyone knows, she might be some wild woman of the woods.
Looks like you're quite drunk. Maybe he'll lay an egg.
What's gonna be the best way?
Hey!
Be a bit more careful.
What is a nail down in here? Nothing much. Oh, that's just... Oh. 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 Hmm.
What's the matter, laddie? Need to shit?
On your face.
Damn.
Oh. Aha. That looks like me, right? Not at all anymore. I like how gray the day looks. Is this gonna work? Fingers crossed.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
Hey! Open the gate!
You're a good lad. Oh, it's this way, right? Yeah, basically. Yep. Lovely. Marvelous. I wonder if I get levels in horsemanship, other than just riding a horse, you know? Discovered camp. I completed run. Yay. Where did my helmet go? Please don't tell me it's gonna pop in.
Wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. It's like they've already gone.
I'll recognize my father by his signature red hat. A bit more. I haven't even gotten close. Really? It's still good? No. Sonzala. David. Okay. There's my helmet. Yay.
What are you doing here? Is that the best you can do? Well then.
Well, that was fun and easy, actually. And now I've earned your weapon, your loot and stuff. I'm gonna take those. Pick up your Sayax. Neat.
Oh God.
Not a way I can like. Am I overburdened? Oh, yeah. Oh dear. Didn't need that. What else do I need? Yeah, I would like you. And that would be fine. And we'll eat some bread. Why not? Wow. Can't pick these flowers. Lame. I'm just wondering why I had to abandon my horse so far out.
Sweet Jesus.
Yep, he didn't make it out of town. You have time to pick the flowers still.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Exactly, it's gotta be like developers or something.
What's going on there? Who's there? Hey. Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Come here.
Take your hardware and get the hell out of my sight.
Yes. God bless you.
I guess I don't have any arrows. That's my problem, huh? How many of these do I have? Oh, that would be it. I'd like to try to use my bow. Oh boy, a fast travel point. Neato! This is the wagon wheels? I can do that way. No, nothing there. Okay. You're watching the road. Do you have any buddies? Okay, let's see.
Well now, what's come pouring out from under some rocks? Oh. What's the matter? Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Excellent. That was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Marvelous. We'll take that. And those. You were a bandit, right? I didn't just murder a dude. Yeah, bandit. Excellent. Excellent. Who's that arrow missed? Yeah. Oh. Boop. Yeah, I'm gonna want to just be very careful. I'm actually just not wanting to take the obvious route here. And instead, kind of pick my way around. Someone to check that out stuff. That barricade that up. Never mind. I was gonna go loot it. Nope, brush too thick. My girlfriend with that same. Just scouting around. Coast looks pretty clear. There's my dad in his signature red hat. And my mom full of holes.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me?
Yeah, it was his fault.
Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
It's gonna be like a bandit.
But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you.
No bandit.
I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother.
Underneath the linden tree.
Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Alright. I loot their bodies. It's actually kind of fucked. I'm not. I think I hear dogs. Yeah, definitely. Excellent sounds. It's got intelligence. Yeah, somewhere in the town. You'd think there'd be one near the fields. Okay. I'm just gonna trigger a cutscene then? That's how this is gonna happen? Oh, 'cause you have my shovel. Hans?
Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? No. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Are you trying to loot the butcher's body?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm the one asking the questions.
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. I've got business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone from this place. First,
Fine, I won't kill him. I won't chase after him.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
Did you at least drop the shovel? Stood straight up. Bury the parents. Why is everything so heavy? Ugh, now I'm fat again. Damn it. Gosh darn it. But I can run. Oh, there best not be looters. Not my house. Good, no looters, no respawning chest.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Right here. Where there's already a body-shaped mound. Excellent. I'm not burying the entire town, buddy. Just my parents.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all.
Yeah, I had an arrow in my leg. They're pretty heavy. Probably that cart.
do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought.
That's,
It is my father's sword.
not what he said in the subtitles.
You mean him? I don't think he's gonna be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
It's really got a huge club.
Aye. Cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Is it gonna be just me and him? Wow.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
Was he actually gonna do this? Man, what a fucking
I believe
dick.
there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Girl with the nails? No. Oh, here's the fucking credits first thing. You know what I fucking did. Wonderful music. Like I might want to pick up the soundtrack just for generic RPG sounds, like Dungeons and Dragons music. You know. Ah, Brian, bless it. Back to this town again. To this girl's little... This is Teresa. Oh yeah! This is the bangable. Man, she's taking me way out. Where are you bringing me? I wonder what he does. Maybe he's a carpenter. Obviously, not a baker. More than nightmares, huh? No.
Nó về tới nhà bỏ. Kibaszott veled!
That was bizarre. That's what nightmares are like. If you've ever had a nightmare, you've had to deal with that experience.
Need some help?
Hey, fuck this guy.
There's work to be done.
Miller, excellent.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Yep.
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Oh, so you live with your uncle. Not your doting father.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Oh.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What were you doing there?
What were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Yourself.
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
There's something about my heritage.
I'll bring you water and something to eat. In
My
the meantime,
father.
rest. You're still very weak.
Something. Can eat later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Delicious. Anything I can drop in? No.
Hey, youngster, come here.
In a second.
Lord.
A word with you.
Oh, you're a miller, not a baker.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
Steal?
That sounds straightforward enough.
I'm alright with that.
Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other, only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Be a bit more careful.
Was that the food on the table? The pancakes? I guess so, huh? It's all my things, hey! Only my boots are dirty still. Neat. Wow, I'm way down here. Just there? That's where it is? Okay. Huh. Yeah, vaguely to the southwest, huh? Steep of a slope. Can I climb? Not that steep of one. Ho. Skyrim jumping. Ho. Excellent. Is this the graveyard? Yeah, this looks like the gallows. Throw some meat. Or wait till the dead of night. Good dogs. Yeah, we'll just do this in the... Oh. Huh. That would limit what I can do, wouldn't it? You wouldn't just happen to be lazy and just have one lying around, would you? No? No? That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Why? Okay, okay. Good dog. Glad, nobody heard me with that. And can't get around. Okay. Well then. What's that debuff? Oh. That's weird. Okay.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
There's this slight head bob to it that's pretty wonderful, actually. I kind of like it. It's this weird head bob that's just like, yeah, I'm kind of moving my head, just kind of like, I guess this is where the eye tracking comes in, because then it, like, will tilt the head and stuff to where you're looking. I'm probably dirty, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, I'm drunk. That's why I'm waving around. Just pick the damn flower, please. Thank you. This damn fool made me drink schnapps. Okay, sir. I'm not amused.
Good day to you. What do you need?
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Oh, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry.
You know it's in the trunk.
Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that yet.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me.
Try unlocking this trunk.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be heard in Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that.
This is completely run out of lockpicks? Wow.
be a bit more careful.
Well, I fucked myself. I'm just gonna quit for now and resume that last save.